Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. We're continuing our playthrough here as the KO Nation. Trying to get our Elven build up and running, but for the most part, we at least have some stuff going on here. We did finally get crafting up and running. And right now, what we're trying to do is really just get stabilized once again. Our food production is getting back to normal. We are avoiding this mech cluster for the time being, but eventually we're going to have to do something with that. Let's go ahead and do a little trade here. We had a decent amount of human leather. Don't need to sell any medicine. Sell that. Some cash. All right, I think, yeah, we had a couple random items here, but nothing too crazy. There we go. Let's just get rid of all this garbage. And the question is, what can we buy? Manhunter Pulse isn't really that good per se. We can get Quick Study. We don't have that. Animal Pulser's good. Archite Capsule will give us something. Tough Skin Gland, we'll go ahead and grab it. Components and Advanced Components. Neutroamine. Alright, that should be plenty sufficient. Let's head back home. Hopefully that will be okay. I hope we don't walk in on this side of the map. We shouldn't because we're coming from over here, but you never know. Temporarily, I'm going to expand the base to include this whole area. 1, so we can go tame this Thrumbo. 2, so we can do our anima stuff. So Audrey was the next person. She's in Biosculptor Pod for another day and a half, but then we can go ahead and do our stuff. We'll do a, anima tree ceremony. We have a lot of smelting to do, so we'll just keep working on that for the time being. Ultimately, we need to get all this stuff hauled over here to smelt it down. That's after all the weapons get smelted. We should disallow this Doomsday rocket launcher just so nobody accidentally takes it. I'm watching the heat stroke. I'm very worried about what that's going to be like. We have a ton of wood. We got to figure out something to do with all the wood. All right, we definitely don't need this right now. So I'm tempted to make it more Devil Strand. Let's just delete that and expand this zone downward. All right. It's a lot of Devil Strand, but we need a lot. It's also not the ideal temperature for it, so... All right, we got a good assault rifle. Who needs a weapon? All right, we got an Aurora. Keeping an eye on the little meters here to make sure nobody has any issues with the heat stroke. All right, Madam. I'm going to put the crafters at the end so I can more easily keep track of them. All right, she does do doctoring first. I have to remember that. All right, Nico. You should be focusing on crafting. That's fine. All right, let's try to have everybody do some recreation at like different times. And I definitely want to build in some very specific work schedules. I'm going to have them do nothing but work. They're going to hate life. I can't remember if he was already 2-star or if he was 1-star. But that great crafting gene gives +8, so really we can make anybody into a really good crafter. It is a lot of mechs. I do not want to mess with that, especially with all it being fog. All right, who still needs a gun? All right, I think I said to just drop it on the ground. Yep, I did. That's a trade ship, combat supplier. All right, Fitz, let's go ahead and give him a call. I will definitely buy whatever components they have. Specialized limbs, we should be able to get that too. This persona core is getting destroyed. I really need to like use it. I'm probably not going to do anything with yeah, let's just sell these sniper rifles. We could use the money. All right, where'd the drop happen? All right, where's my specialized limbs? All right, I'd love to know what you're doing right now. Schedules work. Oh, you're not... Wait, is that considered smithing? Oh, I thought that was crafting. Well, crap. I wonder why they're not getting any of that done. All right, we need smithing being #1 priority. Well, at least we finally figured out why that was happening. All right, get the sanguiphage and the elf in there. All right, Audrey's completed her next age reversal cycle. Still considered frail. 78 now instead of 82 or whatever she was when we started. I am gonna max out or come close to maxing out her psi casting. And then I'm gonna throw her back in the pot again. I think we're finally getting to the end of the smelting. Not quite, but we're getting there. Got a couple more items to smelt. All right, let's go ahead and... we don't have any of those right now. All right, Nico's breaking down. Let's do a little fiesta. Try to keep everybody's mood elevated. All right, let's do linking ritual. Why are you ravenously hungry? Let's apply this tech print, and then we'll start studying it. All right, let's get specialized limbs done, even though we don't really need it right now. We will eventually. Why does Pug have that? Pug should be wearing warm weather stuff. Warm X, huh? All right, let's do another linking ritual before bed. All right, almost 20 anima grass, and then we can get her last level, and then send her back in. Got Skip, that's good. Good to have somebody else with Skip. All right, Nico. What's your beef? All right, here we go. Now we're finally getting these slag chunks ripped apart. We're down to the end. All right, Gray is finally doing some tailoring. Yeah, we don't get a ton of Devil Strand out of this. And it takes a long time, especially when the temperature is all jacked up. All right, what's Nico up to? Oh, you're making a rifle, huh? All right, we got a good quality rifle there. Who is still needing a weapon? Buffalo, you need a weapon. Go ahead and equip that. All right, do we have 20 grass? We do. When she's done here, I'm going to go do one last linking ceremony, and then I'm going to shove her back in the de-ager. Still have a decent amount of human meat we're using. All right, where did you... Of course you came in over there. Why wouldn't you? All right, let's go under animals. Make sure everybody is restricted. Hopefully the elephant will walk past. Doesn't seem interested in attacking that, so thankfully that seems to be okay. All right, let's go to schedule. Make sure Abby is set to inside. All right, Audrey is Neuroquake. All right, let's pop in for another age reversal cycle. All right, who had the heart problem? He got a stab scar in his brain. Somebody had a heart... Yeah, diver. All right, we'll put bionic heart on you. We're going to put the Archotech eye on Abby. All right, one thing I do need to do, make sure Margarita is set to the leader so that we can use the weapon thing. Why is Marar outside? Nobody should be outside the base. Also, you need to come down here, and you're going to be doing the same old thing. Copy this bill over here. Copy this bill over here. I'm very worried about this fire because I don't think anything's going to put it out because of the overridden weather. And then it's going to burn its way through here. It's going to damage this, and they're all going to come towards me. I don't think there's any way I avoid that. Well, the only way I can think of potentially avoiding it is... Yeah, either way, they're coming for me. So let's try to do... We have any of these left? We got one right here. Let's try to do this. We know this is happening. All right, that's creeping in that direction. We had a fun party. All right, he's getting close to recruit. Not quite there, but they're getting close. All right, Luke and Alex, we're manning the steel mortar. Let's set the forced target onto this guy. All right, well, that's about that. What's going on with you? Why are you bleeding? Human teeth bite. Well, that sounds pretty cool. What's going on with you? That's right, I had this all set to allow. All right, let's make sure we disallow all of those. All right, you come over here. All right, Chili, go ahead and equip a grenade. That'll be 3 grenade people. That should be enough for now. All right, somebody else has to have weapons still. You do. You come here. Actually, we could fit 2 more people there. All right, Zebo, you go here. We're going to do a little combat command. We're going to have a lot of combat. All right, Fitz has a major break risk. All right, the real fun stuff's coming up soon. We got blasters, we got burners, we got gunners. Not a lot of gunners, but some. Let's, you know what? You guys are not doing much of anything. Barar, why don't you go rescue this medicine maker? They're not going to weasel their way out of here in that amount of time. All right, we got our first centipedes coming in, where the fun really begins. All right, as long as we can kill them pretty quick, should be okay. The issue is when they don't die quick. All right, I think that combat command's really helping. We're keeping up with it now. In the past, we weren't able to really keep up with this. All right, we took off like almost half his health in one shot and one volley. All right, this is going very well so far. I'm very happy with this. But why is this plasteel not being prioritized over to here? I'll change that to important. This is fantastic. I thought this was going to be a real difficult one. It actually has not been bad at all. Oh, and here's the fire burn and stuff. I would love to get these unstable power cells. I'm just not sure it's going to happen. All that free energy would be fantastic. All right, we got this one. That should be it, at least for now. Yeah, these are all shut down. They've already produced all the mechs they're going to produce. Okay. That's it. We did it. All right, temporarily, I have to include this in the base. So they go in there and do repairs and hauling and all that good stuff. No. Thanks. I don't think I want to deal with another one right now. Maybe at some point in the future, but not right now. Problem is I don't know where that mech cluster is going to land. All right, that shouldn't get past the water. So if anything, it'll burn this whole area out. Which is good in a way, because then I'll be able to get up there and attack this, and there'll be no trees like blocking line of sight or anything. Oh, sweet. Just in time. All right, Relacasa. You are going to be a new something. Plant person, apparently. Now go beat this guy up. Actually, do you even need to? Yep. He is rebelling. All right, we've done our first good deed. Let's allow that. We are negative on the electricity now. Let's toggle this off. Oh, these use a decent amount of electricity. Let's get Marar in there. None of that is the home area. We don't need to worry about that. All right, this we do have to worry about. All right, let's expand base to include all this stuff. And wherever this Thrumbo is at. All right, I think we're just keeping up with food. Maybe barely keeping up with food. We definitely need more power. Uh-oh. I forgot to mark him as indoors. I think we could temporarily turn this off. That uses a fair amount of power. Let's see where they go with the siege. Looks like they're setting up right there. Right, fits. Let's go get these mortars going. Set a force target over to here. All right, looks like we successfully aggravated them enough to come after us. Right, let's make sure none of this is considered the base. Get as many of us over here as possible. Oh, cool. Start a fight. That's a good idea. All right, that stuff seems sufficiently repaired. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's also clear all this out from the allowed area. All right, let's rescue Long. We'll get you in here. You need some shooting skill. Huddle, you can come in here. All right, the rest of you can just go back to whatever you were doing. I don't think we need 3 grenades for this. I think it'll be fine. I don't have anything too crazy. All right, definitely not worried about that fire. I don't know why that says anything about home area there. All right, we only need to take half of them out. How is that guy not dead? All right, this guy we gotta like skip somewhere. Nope, he's dead. I was kind of hoping to skip him where he can bleed out somewhere, and then we can try to capture him later on. But that did not work. I'm surprised they haven't run away yet. There it is. All right, let's unforbid all items. Let's expand the zone to include this so we can get some repairs done. I'm hoping Mitch collapses. And I'm ready to grab him as soon as he does. There it is. All right, so we are going to tend to him. All right, we're going to capture him. He's potentially going to be a good colonist. All right, once we rest up and people are not so angry, we will head over here and clear this out. Try to get the unstable power cells. We'll see what happens. All right, looks like Pug is focusing on tailoring, which I actually want him to focus on smithing. All right, we'll work on converting Mitch. You should be almost recruited. All right, is this guy a cannibal? No, we're just feeding him human meat because we're out of food. Makes sense. All right, let's get everybody up here. Get ready to some combat. All right, so we got to exit over here. All right, so that's gone. Get behind cover here. All right, all these are getting lit up. Every single one has exploded. Okay. Okay. One left. One big one left. Or no, maybe there's two. Okay. Crap. Don't hit the unstable power cell. All right, let's allow everyone to go wherever they want. We want to allow everything. All right, let's reinstall these power cells. This is a little bit tricky here. Probably not the only place I should be putting these. Probably tuck them away down here somewhere. Maybe we need to make a little power room over here. Here, this room's all jacked up anyway. Let's just align it with this. You know, let's put it, let's leave space by the door because I want to build walls around each of these. Just to try to limit the amount of damage they can do when they explode. We can reinstall Hoop out there. I think we already have one actually. So let's just destroy that one. Slap an auto door in there, and there we go. Get this power conduit built. I think we'll have to build a conduit there to connect these two together. Oh, he destroyed the barrels. That's unfortunate. He died from blood loss. Well, he was greedy. I guess it's not the end of the world. I thought we rescued him. Apparently not. All right, we got the mood back to normal. Let's set those meals, packaged survival meals. We'll put them in here. Doesn't hurt to have them frozen, I guess. Apparently they need more recreation. Give them a little more recreation time. Let's get that granite door put back on there. We'll let that be home area so it gets rebuilt automatically. All right, we got our new recruit. Go check out the new recruit. You can do construction, but I do not want you doing it. Did we change faith back? Didn't mean to do that. Hey, he's not worth burning a res serum on, I'll tell you. I know that much. Probably not. I don't know, we'll see where we're at by then. Definitely need to do some recovery. Somebody's got to do some cleaning. Why is the grid suddenly in the positive? Did something turn off? Was this broken? I do not know. All right, where's the new guy? All right, somebody better run around and start doing some cleaning. Puddle, I'm pretty sure that's your job. All right, you botched a little construction. That's okay. All right, we can go ahead and turn this on then if power's going positive. All right, does everybody have a bed? I think so. There's still an unowned bed. There's a couple unowned beds, so we're fine. Tree's wrecked, huh? Oh, is that because of the fire? I mean, we didn't have control over that. Well, that was Margarita's fiance? Yikes. All right, let's just try our best to stabilize over here. Well, this might not be the best. All right, let's try to get the, we're going to skip this guy in here. All right, everybody in the base, including animals. All right, well, we killed the one guy that was going to make them break our walls. Although they're still shooting at our walls. All right, who's our construction people? Debo. Yumi. Never mind. I guess they're gonna just come attack us anyway. All right, well, let's have all the animals follow us for combat. And At least the elephants. I'm gonna have them all engage. We kind of need to clean up some space anyway. All right, let's pop up here if we can. All right, Abby, you can do a blinding pulse on what I think will be all those guys. You guys don't have any weapons. It seems kind of silly for you to be out there without any weapons. All right, we lost some of our bonded animals, but that's fine. All right, let's skip this guy right here. Then you're in melee combat. All right, I think that was all of them. All right, let's go ahead and unrestrict. All right, everybody should be free and clear for the most part. Somebody's doing all the rescuing. I hope they are. You're not prioritizing tending to the actual colonists. They tend to pug. And then after that, we can just let whatever. I think Long was tending to some of those animals. I don't know why we were corpse obsessing over there. All right, has everybody at least stabilized? Still feel like there's some people bleeding out. All right, we got some doctors running around now. All right, I think almost everybody's done bleeding out. A lot of break risks right now. Isn't too surprising given the state of things at the moment. All right, the sooner they recover from this, the sooner we can get everybody back up and running. Should definitely not be cooking right now. All right, animals. Elephants should be outside, not in the base. They're too filthy for the base. Slowly but surely, some cleaning is happening. There's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done. All right, we got the wall being rebuilt. That definitely needs to be done. All right, looks like Kitten is slowly but surely making their way around, cleaning everything up. Hopefully Cuddle or somebody else joins them relatively soon because it's a lot to clean up. There's a big old mess. Oh, a bed got destroyed. 2 beds got destroyed. 3 beds. Wow, he went all out. All right, we're gonna build a bunch of beds. Keep the excellent ones. All right, at least the outer wall got rebuilt. Do some manual cleaning prioritization. Probably gonna need a Jubilee. Make people happier. All right, well that's a +8. So at least everybody should be a little bit happier. All that. 1 excellent bed so far. Wow, 1 excellent bed. Well, let's deconstruct that and try it again. All right, Cuddle's doing some cleaning finally. All right, between Cuddle and Kitten, hopefully we'll get everything squared away. All right, that rain's gonna wash away a bunch of this stuff outside, which is great. We're definitely gonna let that expire. All right, Mitch has been converted, which means the next step is recruitment. All right, we got an excellent bed right up front. If he was beaten to death. I mean, you were a pyromaniac. It's not that big of a loss. Let's deconstruct that. This reinstalled over here. All right, hopefully the cleaning crew keeps moving through here because it's still quite messy. Oh, I missed that murderous rage thing. Ah, well. All right, Cuddle's cleaning up the prison. Let's rescue Abby quickly. All right, why is he wandering? All right, I think we could turn all this stuff back on. We can make another crafter gene. All right, everybody seems to be pretty happy. We got a lot of stuff cleaned up now. Hopefully we'll get all this stuff repaired. All right, we're going to do a little celebration here. We're going to do another age reversal cycle on her. Check the world map. I think this place has restocked since our last visit. So let's go ahead and form a caravan. Fitz would be our boy. And we'll take the Thrumbo. I mean, why not? Actually, I'm not. Doesn't have any weight. I don't know what's going on there. All right, let's take all that stuff with. Clean out a decent amount of stuff. All right, let's make him into a crafter. And I'm going to get another crafter genome going. All right, these goats, I don't even want them. So they're all getting slaughtered. Gonna make people upset. That's okay. All right, we're finally repairing all this plasteel stuff. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. We made a fair amount of progress. We have multiple crafters set up now. We have a caravan on its way to hopefully buy some spare components, get a couple more components up and running. I'm really hoping we get to the point where we just have solid component production all the time over here. It hasn't quite happened yet. I'm not sure what he's doing. Do we have... What's the prioritization there? So smithing is 1. All right, well, I'm just going to have him smith. Hopefully that will be good enough. In the next episode, I hope we get Mitch recruited. And I do want to make Quackadoo our next crafter gene. So that should be done relatively soon. And then we'll have 4 up and running. Hopefully, we'll get to the point where we can consistently use 4 fabrication benches simultaneously. And we will be cranking out as many of these components as we can. And maybe moving on to advanced components from there. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.